Oh, you know I'm on my bullshit. Bring on the whimsy.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to No Matter Go Home. I'm still Angela, and I'm still your host. And, I should be going to Waterfalls because why? Well, when you're in Argentina, that is simply the thing to do. It's one of the seven wonders of the world. So if I flew the whole way from the US to Argentina, I should go, right? Right. My thoughts exactly. And so I planned to. You see, the problem was, it's a lot of overhead to plan these day trips or weekend trips, whatever little side quests I go on, and quite frankly, I'm tired. So, I met someone in the group I was with who was like, hey, I'm gonna go. And I was like, hey, I would love to simply book everything you've already booked so I don't have to think about it. And she's like, yeah, cool, okay. And so, of course, I was like, yeah, this is great. She sent me the links, I booked all the things. So we had flights from Buenos Aires to Iguazu and back at the end of the weekend, a hotel for 3 nights, the tour I'd booked, all lined up, right? Great. Yeah, until the girl I was supposed to go with, catch the was there, yeah, came into dinner and said, oh, hey, there's a workers' strike. My flight's already been canceled. I'm not going. I'm canceling everything. What? Okay. I don't really know what to do at this point. So after dinner, I come home and I'm just like, what does this mean? So here's what I learned. It was pretty much the entire country of Argentina striking for workers' rights and pay, which absolutely, I support that. Be paid, have rights, like be treated well, 100%. However, I then got into the situation of, will my flight still go? Will it be a service that is still offered? Will I still get to do the stuff that I've, already booked? Because I booked everything non-refundable. All of it. The whole weekend. Cool, great. I love that for me. I get an email. And if you're not aware, because I wasn't, there are 2 airports in Buenos Aires. You've got EZE, which is the big one, how I got here, and you've got AEP, which is a little bit smaller, but significantly closer to where I'm staying. So, I get this email, and the flight I booked was supposed to leave out of AEP, right? Nice 15 minutes from where I live. Phenomenal. We love an easy commute. And the email says, hey, remember that cheap little airline you booked with? It's us. You bro. We're not bros anymore because they moved my flight from the nice close airport to the hour drive away airport. What? Okay, well, fine, I guess, but I'm mad about it because now that means I have to leave work early to get to the airport when it was supposed to be right down the road and I could just leave after the end of the day. Fine, I will go to the faraway airport. Cool, fine. So I come home and I'm like, hey, what are the chances this flight actually goes? And most of the internet was like, I don't think it's gonna happen. And I was like, I don't like that. And my friend here was like, they notoriously wait until the last minute to make decisions because they want to be paid. And honestly, I mean, I get it, but I hate that for me, And we had met a lady at dinner who was like, hey, I'm going to the airport, 6 a.m. I will tell you if my flight is going. Phenomenal. I love this. Yeah, she texts me and she's like, every flight was canceled. I'm like, oh no. I'm supposed to be on that. So by this point, every flight is canceled. Seems unlikely I'm going to get to go. And then I checked the weather. Now I am aware of the fact that coming from Pennsylvania to Argentina is a significant climate change, right? We got snow, we're in the heat, which is kind of why I'm here, okay? I'm here for the sunshine, right? So I checked the weather for Iguazu, which I had not done before I booked anything. And the forecast for the weekend is 90 degrees, 70% humidity, real feel of 110, and thunderstorms all weekend. So not only do I not know if I'm going to be able to get there at all, everything is non-refundable, and it would be like living in a swamp where the air touches me and it's raining. quite frankly, I've done that. Don't ever go to Louisiana in July, okay? Yeah, I don't really want to do that. So I called my mom and I was like, hey mom. And she's like, if you're looking for a sign not to go, you've been given all of them. So then we have to make the executive decision, me, executive of my life, to not go, which is unfortunate because I was looking forward to it when I got here. But with all of this nonsense, it's not the vibe. If I'm not supposed to go, I'm not supposed to go. So then I got to do the whole process of, hey, tour guide, given that none of the flights are going, I'm not going to be able to make it. And they were fantastic and did give me a refund for the tour. The flight I had already checked in for because it was supposed to fly, only to find out like a couple hours before I was supposed to leave that the flight was canceled. So they didn't go anyway. And they wouldn't refund anything because, well, why would they? And the hotel I booked simply never responded to me at all. I didn't check in, they didn't answer my emails, nobody wanted to talk to me. So I'm out like $450 for a trip I didn't even get to take. But what it does mean is I get to take a side quest to Uruguay with a group. When you are in Buenos Aires, you are here, which means Uruguay is here, so they're pretty close. It is, however, the widest river in the world, and I think that's pretty cool. Not that it means anything to me because I'm taking a boat. So the boat will do the boat things and take me there. But half the group booked with Get Your Guide, and the Get Your Guide tour for the day is sold out. But don't worry, I am good at the internet. So I use my sleuthing skills, Inspector Gadget here, to figure out what ferry company they were taking, the time of the tour, find the ferry company. And at first I was like, well, we could just buy the ferry tickets, take the trip, and just hang out with the group. The only real difference is the group was doing about an hour-long walking tour, so we would just not do the walking tour. But I did more digging, and I do what I do best. I found that tour. I found that tour directly through the ferry company, and I got it for $10 cheaper than everybody else. I'm not trying to like pat myself on the back or anything, but I'm pretty proud of myself. So half the group got that one, and half the group got the other one. So let's go. No, really. Are you coming? Let's go.
Just kidding. Come back next week to see the Uruguay adventure. Okay, bye.